scooters and that by the government. That's the subject you was on.
Even what's his name? The Labour leader, Keir Starmer. He's like, even though he's meant to be representing like the working class people in Labour, he has his own law firm, and he's one of these private school rich guys.
No, they're all rich, man. They're all rich.
They're all the same.
Yeah, like I said, give them a normal life, like normal people. They wouldn't be able to hack it. Their kids, they wouldn't be able to hack that normal life, innit? So it is, man.
With Keir Starmer, during the Brixton riots, he kept his law firm open 24 hours a day so he could prosecute more people. Yeah.
Fuckeries, bro. It's fuckeries, man.
They are fuckers.
They're fuckers, so they're getting money out of it, innit? So
yeah, that's the thing. Like, think how big the legal industry is. Big money. Loads of people that go uni get those big money jobs. It's all legal.
Yeah, and to get those jobs, you have to pay a lot of money to get all of the education and knowledge that people need to know to be in that position.
Well, exactly. You're in debt.
It's crazy.
The education system, you need to pay. Like this new master's plus the 3 years I did at university, including all the money I spent on accommodation and living costs and stuff, it's probably like £80,000 in debt I'm going to be.
It's crazy.
80,000.
So why don't they learn you that at school, but they learn us all the basics? But you have to pay for the real knowledge to make big money. That's crazy. They should put all of that into the school knowledge.
Oh,
so
exactly.
kids are getting taught. Kids have to pay for that. Kids is getting the knowledge and that from school. So when they grow up, they say, I want to be a prime minister. But they're not learning nothing about that. Like that. They're learning like basic jobs. Yeah. You have to pay for the high-end jobs, and that's what they're learning and teaching. Like that. They should fit that all in education.
No, definitely.
Education, you're calling it, so they should fit everything. You don't have to pay for nothing. Just fit all of that you're separating from other people. Fit that all in schools and let kids learn, man.
Without all the debt. I think Germany university's free. It's either free or very cheap.
Over there, I know over there things are going nice because of all of that.
Like, if you're Scottish, people in Scotland, they don't have to pay for their university.
Don't they?
No, yet they, like the UK taxpayer gives like the Scottish government a lot of money. They don't pay directly, but they sort of do pay.
Oh, wow.
That was one of the things this older guy I know, he was always a bit annoyed about it. Because he was saying it's not really fair. It's not fair though, is it?
It's not fair.
It's bullshit. The way
everything should be going on the same, really.
Yeah, it should be even. Can I try about that?
Everything, really.
No, for sure.
Bullshit. Treat everyone the same, man. Fit everything in the same bracket and just let everyone learn.
Well, that's the problem. You have like the education minister. His kid's going to private school, going to uni. Does he really give a fuck about the state education?
What I'm saying, they're teaching kids basics. They don't care. He wants his kids to come out like him. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the other population.
They do work hard though.
Yeah, but if you learn these kids at school the same thing, they'll work hard. If they're interested in it, it's free. Like, certain kids, they're interested in maths, certain kids are interested in art, they love it, they'll take it deeply. So if you put this in the education bracket, and certain kids they'll take it serious as well.
Well, that's the thing. We learn a lot of the shit, the syllabus we learn at school, something like the algebra and stuff, is so boring. It's like, why not teach us about interesting things, about like how the world works, like the oil money and the way money works, the economy.
Yeah, gold
doesn't make any sense.
They don't teach you none of that, man. Like I said, they just teach you basics.
Yeah, exactly. Or how gold is like, the reserve gold, like the dollar is pinned to gold and things like that.
They don't teach you none of that.
Nah, I actually thought
you have to go on the computer nowadays to learn about all of this. Or if you know someone, like it's good, like people say, it's good to know someone. It is, and it's right now, it's like internet is working because it's teaching you a lot of things and that they wouldn't teach you, like that's
exactly.
It's just man.
I think the internet's very liberating in how, especially for things like musicians and stuff, the way that it gives a platform to people that before, like take music for example, you needed to know somebody in the music industry to get the record label, to even get featured for the radio to put your stuff out, and then that's how you got famous. Before YouTube, like how else are you getting famous as an artist?
That's it. Like you said, you can put your things out, sell your CDs,
Mm.
And just
Door.
nowadays you just put that on YouTube, get subscribers.
Well, that's the thing. Think how many are like
man.
the UK rappers. Think how many of them have blown up just from YouTube.
That's it.
Stormzy,
Yeah,
he
that's
blew
it.
up with that.
Yeah.
What's the free? You know, what beat is it? It's like a really famous beat as well, isn't it? But
Yeah,
that was a crazy song.
Shout out that one.
Yeah, shout out.
Well, Storm's been about for time though. Then he
was doing other stuff on YouTube, and
then
he was going to like those rap battles, and you know he was really smart. He got like all A stars at GCSE.
Yeah, that's good.
He's a
Look
smart
where
guy.
he is,
You
look
can
where
tell
he
he's a
is,
smart
man.
guy
Yeah,
though
come
when
on,
you
man.
chat to him.
No, that's good. That's good. There's nothing to say. Oh man, it's good. Real shit. Take your education in, and like that. He got his A stars, and look where he is today. You know, like that. So yeah,
He's a smart guy.
That's it. That's
Not
it,
a chat to him, but like when you listen to him in interviews, he's very smart.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
that's
man.
the thing I love about YouTube. It gives like so many artists blow up from YouTube now. It's it levels the playing field a little bit more. Like people like AJ Tracy, he's independent.
Yeah, it's very independent.
DBE,
Blowing up.
they're independent.
They're blowing up and got signed. Like,
They're not signed
they
to
put
any
their-
record label.
No, not them, but I'm just saying people that are blowing. They put their thing on YouTube and labels will sign them, or YouTube will just bring them. You know, like that. YouTube will just bring them, man.
And H was another one that blew up that way. But
It's basically to have a manager, it's not bad, but it's good and bad in a way. Cause I know certain people, they say, oh, having a manager, innit? But having a manager, sometimes like you need that background in it. Like you might have all these ideas, yeah, fair enough. But when them ideas run out, then the manager will help you and have their ideas now. Then you lot can work together, and then just carry on, like that.
I always thought it'd be a good job managing some like famous rapper or some famous musician. Think of the parties.
Yeah,
You'll be hosting or organising. You'll be having some mad parties.
Lovely.
Like the music industry is well known for just having like the wild, crazy parties.
That's what it's based on, though, innit? Having parties and people dancing and having the vibes, innit? So yeah,
That's what people like to do.
That's it, man.
All races, all ages.
That's it.
People like to get fucked up and party.
That's it. That's what the parties are there for, man.
It's a release. The
Let
original
that go
party
ahead.
goes to like the Rolling Stones and that. I read, you know the Rolling Stones, right? Yeah. I read one of their autobiographies. Ronnie Wood. I think he was a guitarist. But basically, they think the Rolling Stones have been seen by the most people, like in the flesh, through like concerts and stuff than anyone else has ever lived. I don't know if
But I
it's.
remember back in those days, though, there was probably those are like the only people out there, yeah. So people that's involved is just gonna be packed in it.
They were huge, though. They were huge. I think
right now there's bare selections. Like,
Yeah.
bare selections, different. You might have those, then you might have different, and yeah, there's bare selections right now.
Well, that's the thing. People have more choice now. You can
that's it.
find your exact like niche music genre through the internet, through streaming, and they may
That's
not
it.
be signed. But
Yeah, that's
there
it.
are far more artists about today. But yeah, that book was wild. They did like this tour, and they'd be earning hundreds of millions of dollars a year as a group touring, and they would rent, you know, like a 747, those huge airplanes, the ones that carry loads of passengers, just the fat passenger ones that do like, you know, London to LA or like the round the world flights. They hired one of those all just for themselves, but it was all converted. Apparently they had a piano in it, like sofas. And they were just doing heroin, fucking loads of models, flying on that plane and then touring around the world. Their life was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Why not? That's what comes with it, man.
Yeah.
Fame and
Now I'd probably pass up the heroin, but
No, I wouldn't do that. I put the cannabis in there, though.
put the cannabis in there. I think they used to do insane amounts of cocaine as well.
That's what they put in there. That's all these like it's cocaine or in it from.
Just white people.
Just cocaine.
White people love cocaine. I've never done cocaine, but
Crack heroin.
the number of people I know, the white people that I know that have done cocaine, it's fucking ridiculous. In it, you go into any pub,
crazy,
any bar.
Yeah, they love it, man. They love it so. Everyone loves it, really. Not everyone, but people out there that loves it, man. Majority like white people, black people does it as well. All sorts, Asian, I know.
It's one of those like
sorts,
hidden secrets. It's not really a secret, but everyone knows it.
yeah, that's it, man. You'd be surprised. Nowadays. Probably back then it was only like white people. Yeah, fair enough, but
What do you
now
think?
everyone is just mixing with that. Not me personally. I don't roll with that, but yeah.
Yeah. You can tell. Sometimes you can tell, like those big guys in the pub or something, when they're on coke, they're just looking angry.
Yeah, that man, their nose just running, they're snorting every minute. Like, you get me?
Mm.
Yeah, bro.
It's not classy. You get those rich white girls, especially in like Clifton and Bristol. They love the cocaine. They love the coke. They love the mandy.
They love it, bro. They get off on it because you get them the party drug. You get them the party scene, man.
That's what my friend said. That's what my friend said to me. He was like, this girl, if she knows you got coke, you give her some coke, you're partying. Chances are she's one of them white girls, she's sucking your dick by the end of the night.
Oh wow.
I was like, I don't know, I've never had it on me, but I suppose that's one plus.
You still, they do the mad thing. They do the mad thing still, but yeah, bro, it's not everyone, but yeah, certain of them do the mad thing. Certain of them do the mad thing. Like,
a lot.
Yeah, mums still, that's facts.
It's like these girls at like good universities, and guys, but these posh kids at these good universities, like their parents are so like naive and unaware of what's happening. Yeah, really, they're out most nights just partying, doing coke, doing mandy. It's crazy, really, isn't it?
Mad thing.
And getting these good grades. Their parents think they're angels.
They get all like, oh, you get me. On the weekend, they're getting their brains blowed out, and that's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's the UK. We've got a crazy drug culture in this country. You know, Bristol's like capital of Europe for cocaine.
Bro, you
of
go
Europe.
Other places, you
think
see
how many
like
cities are in Europe?
14-year-olds here fucking smoking pipes and that.
Smoking pipes? Well, what do you mean by pipes?
Yeah, pipes, man.
What's that? Like crack?
Yeah, bro, it's just normal around there, fam. You get me?
Oh, in Bristol?
Everywhere you go, really. Like, majority is in the poverty areas, though.
Yeah, it is always in the poor areas. It's because
mean,
life's harder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's
life's harder
know.
then.
That's all they know. And you get, when you get like an area, you can have, you do get poverty everywhere, but when you get like an area, you can come out and do that, though. You can't, but certain areas you can't come out if you get, so it's crazy.
Trapped a little bit.
Yeah. And not like you can't come out of it, cause, bro, you can stand up and say, yeah, I'm a man or a woman today. Or fucking get a job, like that. Even if it's cleaning toilets and start from something.
Or Amazon warehouse.
Yeah.
Shout out to Amazon.
Yeah, nothing like even from cleaning toilets, but you start from nothing and you get somewhere, like that. Like, bro, my woman, my friend, the guy was at work. They work together basically.
Yeah.
Fucking.
The guy and her.
Yeah, one guy, innit? One guy. Basically, the guy is I can say, he's kind of. But yeah, that seems alright. But him and his boyfriend, they used to work at the same place with my missus. So obviously, boom, I didn't like the job, and now we're talking now. He owns his own place. I'm hearing in Wales. I started from nothing. Like I'm hearing that he used to live in a 1-bedroom house and he's living all like that.
In Bristol?
Yeah, in Bristol, and he was struggling to even pay his rent. Now he owns that house.
Just a little bit.
Now, yeah, he owns that house. Now he owns another house in fucking Wales. He got his own business.
Wales is near me, right?
Yeah, he owns his own business.
What business has he got?
Got business that looking after old people and that.
Oh, he runs like a care home business.
That's his own business, like that. And he started from nothing. Like I said, he used to live in a 1-bedroom with him and his youth. Just him, a guy.
What job did he start at?
He started, I don't even know what job, but it was low. The job was low, and he trying to live in a fucking...
And just worked his way up.
Yeah,
how old is he now?
He's probably in his 30s, I don't even know. It's like that. So it's just a choice,
It's possible.
It's a choice you make. You can come out of it.
It's just a realisation that it's fucking hard. Was it like 40 hours a week for 48 weeks a year? Like if you've got your 4 weeks holiday, 4 or 5 weeks holiday, you're doing that for 8 years. Think how much of your time, the vast majority of your time has to go to work.
But they're coming out of that poverty life if you want to come out of that, innit? So you do that.
Yeah.
You do that. Even empty fucking lorries fucking for £100 a day, like you do that, innit? You're still getting money in your hand and you can save that and move to somewhere else.
It's hard to save in this country though. Rent's fucking extortion at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, because of COVID, because I know even before that, rent was fucking extortion.
Yeah. Bristol's not a cheap city. You see, if you want like £700 a month to rent somewhere, like a 1-bedroom apartment or a studio in Manchester, you can get a nice studio in this big kind of skyscraper. Bristol, you can't get anything for that. 700, literally nothing.
Even a 1-bedroom.
Nah, nothing. One bedroom's like 900. Not even that nice 9 bedrooms.
Look at London though. London's expensive. Bro.
Oh, London's stupid money.
Huh?
London's stupid
Yeah,
money.
you think here is expensive cause it's not. Man. So when you come from a place like that, when you're paying that, and you're paying a little 900 for 1 bedroom, it's nothing, bro. You pay that, you get.
That's why you need a girl. You just split the bill. Get 1 bedroom, you get half.
Bro.
Get twice as much for the same price.
Spot, fam. Yeah, your own spot, man. Yeah, you do need a girl to there, but yeah, bro, you need your own spot, bro.
It helps. I wrote down on the thing. Remember Nines? Do you hear about Nines got done?
Oh yeah.
He got caught. Do you want to know the facts? Okay. London rapper Nines admitted to his part to import 28 kilos of cannabis into the UK from Poland and Spain, and conspiracy to transfer criminal cash. I think that means like money laundering. He was arrested in June this year following police raids and connected to the encrypted messengers on the Encro chat. You know about the Encro chat?
Yeah, that's them expensive phones, you know.
Yeah. How much are the phones? Like a grand? 1,000, 2,000 pounds?
Something like that. Yeah, they're built for army, innit? They're like army phones, and they're selling them, innit? So obviously people's gonna buy them. So why are you arresting people for it if you're selling them?
The encrypto phones, I think they're double encrypted, so it makes it very hard for police to like listen to the calls.
Yeah,
and that.
to get into
But
it. Obviously it's army-based phone. You can't listen to the army military calls and all like that. So yeah, something like
I bet the Prime Minister's got some crazy phone like that. Like a 10 grand,
yeah,
super encrypted.
Even these fucking celebrities and that.
So the Russians can't hack them. I don't reckon all the celebrities will. Some of them though. But yeah, with this Nines case, basically it was in France. A couple of years ago, they cracked the phone, the encrypto phones. And then here it says, BBC News, top secret communication system used by criminals to trade drugs and guns has been successfully penetrated. The NCA worked with forces across Europe. And then they made 800 arrests all over Europe after the Encro chat got hacked. More than 2 tons of drugs, several dozen guns, and 54 million in cash. And suspects have been arrested. The thing is, though, it's the French security, the French police service that cracked it a couple of years ago. But so many criminals, anything like what Nines was doing, like importing kilos of cocaine, anything like that, they were using these encrypto phones. So they were just talking normally on it. So now they've cracked that, their evidence in court, whatever, they're fucked.
It's crazy still.
Yeah, it is
paid
crazy.
all that money, that phone there, that's, gets like that, man.
It's a lot of cannabis, 28 kilos.
Yeah, it gets like that.
Having 14 ounces to a kilo.
Yeah,
It's
it gets like that. It gets just
the mass is insane. Definitely wasn't for personal consumption, that one.
It gets like that's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. That's kind of savage though. He had a #1 album.
I don't know. The album could even be the one to pay for that.
Yeah.
He's smoking. Why can't he smoke? But there's a lot of weed, man. Fucking hell, like you can smoke a lot of weed too. You get me? Fucking hell.
I don't understand though. You got a #1 album in the country. Why would you feel the need to keep selling weed or drugs or anything criminal activity like that?
It's not him selling it though. Can't say it was him. Nobody don't know him. Just probably just nicked him.
I mean, he's pled guilty to importing it. He wouldn't have pled guilty.
Yeah, you can probably import it, but you're not selling it.
Yeah.
You're not going. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like, he's not touching it.
Yeah.
His hands. It's just his cash. They're using his capital to buy the
probably you don't know. Innit?
the illicit substance.
You don't know. You don't know. Still.
How long do you think he's gonna get for that?
You have to prove it, man. You have to prove that. Fuckers just don't go in as well. You have to prove it, man.
I think he's already pled guilty.
But if he's pled guilty, then
He's
you
fucked.
Get,
He's
you
fucked.
Get a bit of time, innit?
A bit of time. He could get like 10 years.
Yeah, you can get 10 years. Yeah,
10 to supply Class B on a massive quantity. And they did him for money laundering as well.
They did it for money laundering.
Yeah, because obviously you got to clean that cash. You can't have like 100 grand's worth all in £50 notes and buy a car. They'll call the police straight away.
Straight away.
It's kind of weird. Anything, like if anyone's trying to buy something over a couple £1,000, you turn up with cash, they just assume you're a criminal.
Criminal, innit? It's crazy, man. It's
It is
just
crazy.
still.
That's the fuck thing with Corona. Everything's gone digital. Like the money push, innit?
Yeah, right now they're trying to get everything. You have to use a card, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Use your card, innit?
It's the big tech. The big tech are coming to fuck us. These big tech companies.
Trying to take our fucking cash.
That's why crypto's interesting. Because the banks and the authorities, they don't have a hold over it.
Yeah, they can't trouble it.
That's
Why they want to trouble it though? He's probably killing it.
So imagine if everyone in the world, or like a couple billion people, they all start using crypto in all these different countries across the world. If the government tried to ban it, like that'd be wild, wouldn't it? If everyone stopped using banks, held everything in crypto.
Yeah.
Think what the government would fucking hate that. Because the Bank of England's in bed with the government, and they have your records and everything. Whereas crypto should be anonymous.
It'd be crazy still. They'd definitely try to ban that.
They're trying to stop it as well, saying, oh, criminals use it. But like, yeah, criminals have been using normal money for centuries. The new form of money, obviously criminals are going to use it as well, but they're just using that as an excuse to try and ban it.
They're trying to, fuck up everything. Like that. Just trying to mess up everything. They don't care.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a fuck, man. They just want the money coming in to them, innit? Thinking these are backdoor dealers. These people are probably doing it better than you'll ever do it for anyone.
Who?
Like all like the normal banks and crypto probably.
Well, that's the thing. These banks make so much money every year, so much. They're some of the biggest companies in the world because they're companies.
Even when Corona hit, the fucking Prime Minister had to go and borrow fucking $3 billion from the bank, you know,
300 billion.
Yeah. Billion
from the Bank of England.
Yeah, like,
think how much power they have. And do you know what they also have?
And I know they have to pay back fucking what's it called? Money on top.
The furlough.
Yeah.
Oh, interest. Yeah, the interest. Guess who's paying that? All the taxpayers.
Yeah, definitely.
Savage. But do you know what the Bank of England have also got? A fuck ton of gold. A lot. Why do they never teach us about the gold reserves, the Bank of England, how the gold is like one of the key things in the world? Yeah, it's very important. The gold's role in the economy and banking. Yeah, we never get taught that in school. I do think it's kind of a class thing. They only want a number of people having access to the top information.
That's it.
Things like that.
That's it, man. That's why they say private. Right, very private information.
Imagine having your own gold mine.
Pure gold. They know what they're doing. You bring that over here, and they're just trying to put everything on top. But if you go to a country that, say you go to that Trinidad, like Guyana and them places where they got the gold mines and them places. So you go, they got the gold mines and you're getting that gold for cheap because it's normal things over there. Like. Over here, they'll slap VAT, they slap whatever they want on top. And
you have the import
profits.
duty.
Yeah.
Well, I was reading up about importing the gold, and it's not crazy. I think it's like 20% you got to pay on top of the gold you import when you sell it, including the
Why do you have to pay 20%?
It's just like a tax, and like import tax because you're importing that gold from another country into this country. It's like a trade kind of tax. But it's definitely feasible. But imagine that you live somewhere like that and you have all this land, and then you just discover you've got gold. That would be crazy. That's happened to people.
That'd be overly crazy.
In like the 1840s, the California gold rush, shit like that. People got mega. There were companies there were people that became millionaires just from selling spades by the gold rush, having a spade company, an excavation company by the gold rush. Imagine that you sell spades, you become a millionaire. It's like the oil though. Oil's black gold.
Yeah, oil is very expensive. Very, very expensive. They go to like places like Africa and that, they'll look a deal with them. Get their
Fuck
oil.
them over.
Yeah, they get their oil, and over there oil is cheap. Dubai and these places.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a weird world, isn't it? It's a weird world we're living in. The thing that pisses me off about that Nines thing, fair enough, what he's doing was very illegal, importing the cannabis, but the UK is the largest producer of legal medical cannabis in the world. Like, it's such two standards. So you
They're
have
not
all these
getting it
companies
from
in this
them.
country doing it on a massive scale. Yet if people try to do it in their house, you get caught and go to prison.
Yeah, if you're not getting it from them, man, you get in trouble, innit?
It's horse shit.
Yeah. And what they're selling you, they're selling you shit as well. But not they're selling you OCD weed, like, with no THC in it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think some of the
Prescribed.
stuff they have's good.
Prescribed, man. But they don't want to sell that, they don't want to do the backdoor thing, they're mice. If they do the backdoor thing, a lot of guys will be out of business, whoever sells that shit. Anyway.
What do you mean the backdoor thing?
Like if they take out the OCB weed and put in normal weed that people smoking with that proper strong THC, like, yeah. They're putting in some dead weed, man. And they're still making money off it because people are prescribed to smoke these shit. You know, like that.
What, from the NHS?
Yeah.
People get prescriptions.
Yeah.
I think it's really hard to, though, isn't it?
Yeah, really hard to, but you get the OCB.
Have you ever done, you mean CBD?
CB, yeah.
Hey, CB, close. Yeah. I had the CBD energy drink this morning.
Did you?
They're nice. You can get them in all like the corner shops on Gloucester Road. They're like £1.50. They have 20 milligrams of CBD.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I used to take I had a little pot. You can get a little pot from Holland and Barrett for like 30 quid. Take a couple CBDs a day, give it a couple hours, you just relax. You can do everything, like you can focus on things.
No,
it just relaxes you a little bit.
Strong THC thing, you get me?
You want?
When you smoke it, you just, you're still relaxed, but you're relaxed. You get me?
Yeah.
When I smoke, my thing, I just relax.
I mean, 'cause you're clearly such an active guy when you're not high, so you need it. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. You should try these energy drinks, they're nice. These CBD energy drinks. Or even just try the little pills you get. It's very, like, if you take one like 2 hours before you go to bed, you sleep like a...
It's the same, man, you smoke that. You get me? You sleep like a baby, fam. As you put your head down, you're gone. Best believe.
Yeah, it's the way.
God, still.
It's definitely the way. This park's alright here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's alright right now, still.
Feels good.
These them females over there, they're like... No, that's like...
I don't know, I can't see him from here.
I got sharp eyes.
Have you a sharp eye? My eyesight, my hearing's terrible. My eyesight's pretty good though. You haven't got contacts, no glasses?
I can see, fine.
I think I'd rather be dead than blind. Would you?
Crazy still.
Imagine being completely blind, like it's just black.
Yeah, you won't be able to see nothing, it's crazy.
It'd be horrible.
I'll live my life the same way, man.
You think?
But obviously you can have surgery and that, innit? They can put in eyes in it. They can't do that.
Nah, not yet.
They most can. They'll do that
So
soon.
they'll be able to do it soon, yeah. We looked at it on one of the last podcasts we did, and they have these, they're doing these studies taking like growing eye genes in monkeys, and they've cured blindness in monkeys and mice now, I think.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, which
They're
is
trying to
pretty
say
good.
humans are like monkeys.
But it's just the, you need like the approval from, like the legal approval for such medical practices to be implemented in like the UK and the Western world. And they're pretty strict on what they're allowed to get to become new. There needs to be loads of trials for it to become a new practice. There's all sorts of human tests to make sure it's safe. But think of all these animals, so many of these animals.
Though.
Yeah. We experiment on these mice, like ripping their eyes out, fucking with their eyes and stuff.
And then, so how do you know the mice can even see though?
What do you mean? How do you know they can
How
see?
do they know like the mice can...
I don't know, just do tests. They'll just do tests. There'll be ways to work it out.
I'll probably put a chip, but the mice is smelling though. That's why it's probably thinking, fuck that. The mice is sniffing it out. Put that on you, man. Oh, that's fucking hell, bro. This grass here, it's getting hard now.
It's getting what?
It's getting hard on my ass now.
Yeah.
Okay,
A couple of weekends ago I slept in a tent. I didn't have a roll mat. And fuck me. It felt like I was sleeping on a church floor. My bones were aching the next day. I used to be able to do that. You know when you're younger, you're like 16, 17, you go to a party, you just sleep on the floor.
I've never recorded doing that though, B.
You've never recorded doing that? You've never slept on the floor in your
I
life?
found my bed, man. I've always found my bed.
Every night?
Or I'll find When I was single, I found out
A lady's
a
bed.
lady's bed. You get me?
Back when you were single.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Single, you get me? I found
Yeah.
a
I can't believe you've never done that.
Nah, man. Even when I'm drunk, fam, call the taxi quick for my vomit 100 times. I make sure I make my way home.
It's good commitment. I just give up. You get to a certain level, sometimes you just give up though, especially when you're younger.
As I'm saying, you
know-
give up, fam, but don't give up, man. Don't be falling asleep on the roadside, cuz.
Yeah, no.
Party,
I think it's different. I used to go to like more field parties because I grew up in the countryside. So there'd always be that one rich kid. There's this girl in our year, and she used to have a field. So she did like our prom there and stuff.
So what, you never used to like go in our house and sleep?
In hers?
Yeah.
No. There'd be like 120, 150 kids there.
Yeah, I know, but say you generally like, you fell asleep. Like, you not ask her like, what, like, can I not use your...
Nah. Never asked her. No. Do you remember your school? Did you have like a party, your school prom?
Yeah. But you see me, I got kicked out of school, man. It's crazy. The only school prom I went to, I was in London still, I was in Camberwell, fucking Brunswick Park. Yeah, she was years back, year 6, bro. Year 6, man.
How was it?
How was it, bro? It was just a normal prom with your kid, innit? Like, yeah, listening to music, they're playing their music and everyone's just running around or just there. You're not even talking like, you're not an adult these times, so you're not having a serious conversation, you're just having a kiddish conversation, like probably even playing tag or
Yeah. I knew you're in such a different world back then. You don't have any things to think about.
Yeah.
Other than, oh my god,
Free
did
run.
Jack go to Jess last night?
Yeah.
That to you
would've
used to be
come
the
to your
biggest
head.
thing. What were your friends who was getting with who and shit before bills came?
Yeah, you know, like that.
No, I hear you. What'd you get kicked out of school for?
For me, it's naughty, man. Naughty, man. Be naughty, bro.
What'd you do? Anything funny?
I imagine this happened in Gloucester still. I got kicked out of school. 2-2s now. No, I can't say that still, man. I was getting top still, and then the teacher caught me.
You're getting top?
Yeah, the teacher
Well,
caught
girl
me.
sucking your dick. And you got caught by a teacher.
The teacher caught me and still.
No
I got
way.
excluded, called my mum in her mum. It was nuts, bruv. I
You
swear.
must have been a legend in your year. Do you hear why Biggs got kicked out of
Bro,
school?
it's never that, fam. It was
Teacher
just-
caught him
it's
getting his
never
dick
that,
sucked by a
like-
girl.
Like, I was just chatting to the girl, and then yeah, she done the mad thing.
She did a mad thing.
Obviously, I told
How
her.
old were you?
I was young, bro.
How young?
I was young.
Six-
It's never young, fam.
14?
Yeah, 14, 15.
14? So you weren't even in your last year of school.
I got kicked.
That's a pretty cool way for getting kicked out of school though. Did they tell your mum that's why you got kicked
Yeah,
out?
obviously she knows, bro. Cause her blood, I got excluded, fam, and she had to go for a meeting.
What did your mum say?
Huh? It was naughty still. It was naughty.
That's a funny way to get kicked out of school though.
Naughty still.
I rate that.
Yeah, naughty, but
I
still.
do respect that.
Thinking, why is the teacher even coming in, fam?
Think it is-
fucking teach a lesson
Where were you when the teacher caught you?
in the toilet still.
You in the toilet? Did you not lock the door?
I know. Man is young, man. He's getting a quick top. You get it?
You didn't lock the door.
Is that, you know, as you go into the primary, the secondary school toilets, doors don't lock. You ain't got no to lock.
We
the door.
used to have locks.
Did you?
Yeah, secondary school. You didn't have locks in your toilets.
No, obviously, when you go into the general toilet, you have lock card. That's where the toilet is, but
oh,
when you enter the toilet,
You weren't even in a cubicle.
nah, bro. I was just trying to get a quick, yeah,
So anybody could have walked in.
yeah. It's crazy.
That is kind of crazy. You must think of the gossip though in class the next day. You know how gossip spread in school.
I know. Come on.
That you must have been a legend.
Come on. I
Except
went
you
back
weren't there to
school.
experience
Yeah, I
it.
know. Okay, yo.
It's the only sad
Crazy.
thing.
I see this girl, I've seen her a couple of times still, thinking you got me kicked out of fucking school. But he was moving horny like.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds a bit weird talking about that now, but like when they're 16 in school, some of the girls were horny as fuck.
Bro.
Some of the guys were as well,
Yeah,
though.
there was, man. You
But
see
still.
girls coming to school, love bats, and they're not. Thinking at that age, like, it's mad. You get me? What
How
your
do their
mum-
mums not
like,
see
that's what I'm
them?
saying, like, what your mum even say about this? Oh, my daughter coming out, you nuts, love by on her next 16, fam. Yeah, they say in this country, yeah, but
You
bro,
grabbing the baseball
where
bat.
I'm from, yeah. Are you mad? Where I'm from, yeah. Yeah, we don't play them thing there, you see me? So yeah, fam. I don't run that, bro.
I don't think there's any acceptable age to have a love bite though.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, there's no. When you're young, yeah, put your head in your book. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Think about what you want to be when you get to 18, and then
Plan
you're going to do what you want to do when you're 18, because you're grown now. Not grown, but you're basically a young adult.
Life starts to get serious at 18, 19.
When I say you're baby now, by that age, yeah, 18, 19, you should be able to get your own spot, your own house. Then you're not in your parents' house now, innit? So we can't tell you nothing.
That's young. I don't think I would have survived living on my own at 18.
18, 19.
I'm struggling at 24.
Your kid, your family will be here with you. Your family's here with you, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh, in that house? But you
not in the house, but you got your own house. Your family got their own house. But any little thing, you're going to come home to your family, like, say you can't pay your rent or something this month. But you're working, though.
They got your back. I still think 18's a bit young.
Yeah, but that's when you branch out, man. You're getting into an adult. Why are you gonna sit at home with your parents, get babysit with your parents to the age of 20 something, and then that's all you know then?
It will make you grow up quicker.
That's all you know then.
Gives you more time to develop.
At mommy's house?
Yeah.
You reckon?
Well, the people I know that moved out from an early age, they seem far more kind of mature and they seem better at life than the people that have only just moved out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just years. You get years more practice.
You do, cause you're out here on your own basically, so you're providing. You know how you're doing stuff, you know, and how you're putting your food on your table the next day, and yeah, people that just move out their mummy's house now. No offense, but yeah, they're not gonna know all of that. They're gonna think, yeah, I'm going back to mummy's for dinner. They just need to get out of that. Once they get out of it though, yeah, it's a rap. I'm making my own shit tonight. Oh, I'm doing this tonight. Or you know, like that. They get into it. So it's just breaking that. Yeah.
I like what you're saying, but for the last 6 months, I have been longing to live with my parents again. It's just the meals, you know. Yeah. You got a nice meal cooked for you. Because you come home, you never have to ask. You're the son or daughter of the house. They're cooking for everyone. So you're just chilling on your phone basically upstairs. You haven't got to worry about shit.
Yeah, you're getting cool. Like, what do you want? You want ice in your drink? You go downstairs, you got a big fucking plate there, like, you know, like that.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just normal.
I used to remember getting annoyed at my mum because she'd be like, dinner's ready, and I was trying to do something in my room, and I'd be like, I don't want to eat just yet. But yet now I'm like, Jesus Christ, I was so ungrateful. But they always say you're so, when you argue, they say you're being ungrateful and stuff. I think when you're 13 or 12, they should just force you, not for long, for a month, to live on your own, do all your washing, your cooking and shit like that.
Yeah, they should, and
then you'll realise, you'll appreciate what they do.
Trust me.
For about a week.
2 days, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get back into that routine again. You just have to do it for a year and a bit, man, to get into that normal, and you get out of it, bro. Even that's luck, you've been knowing about it for years. You know,
the thing that pisses me off is not having a dishwasher.
A dishwasher?
I got no dishwasher. Have you got a dishwasher?
Yeah, I got one.
Do you know how annoying it is not having a dishwasher?
Shit, innit?
It's terrible.
That's how I got one, bro.
It's terrible. For 150 quid, these stingy fucking landlords don't put them in.
But bro, you're eating, and then these plates are adding up. So bro, when you're thinking, I need to wash that, it's long. That's why.
Especially in a house share.
That's why I had to buy that dishwasher, bro. Bite your tongue and buy that.
In the house share that I'm doing, I have to. I can't even leave them a day. You have to, as soon as you do them, wash them up every time. It's the worst thing in my life, which probably means I don't have too many big problems, considering people living in Afghanistan at the minute or something like that. But it is just shitness. I don't know. You saying, should we finish?
Yeah, come then. I gave you a time, fam.